You don't have to be the most hardworking person, and you don't have to be the most disciplined person. There's this common misconception that you have to be the most or the best of one thing in order to be successful. But that's just simply not true. One, because there's always going to be somebody that's more hardworking than you are. And two, it doesn't align with your heart's intent, right? And you want to be successful, yes, but being the most hardworking person is not something that aligns with your heart or that your heart feels strongly about. That's something that you either have to prove, you feel like you have to prove to somebody or prove to yourself in a way, or you're in competition with somebody else or the rest of society or the people around you. And self-improvement, self-transformation, and the journey to success is not a race. It's not, you're not competing with other people. It's all about you. And so if you're striving to be the most hardworking person, that's inherently saying you're trying to beat somebody else. You're not trying to beat anybody else. This is not in this game. You're going on your own path and at your own pace. Like, it's hard not to think this way because everybody on social media is like out there working so hard and they're grinding, and okay, good for them. Like, that works for them. But you don't have to be as hardworking as they are. Maybe you can take more risks than they do. Maybe you can be a better networker than those people. Like, you can build yourself up in these other areas of life so that you don't only have to depend on being hardworking or being disciplined. A lot of people, that's all they have, is they know how to grind and how to work hard. And so that's what leads them to be successful, because they can give their 110% towards that. But if you can brush up on other characteristics of yourself or other areas of your life and become like a well-rounded person, then there's absolutely no reason that you can't be successful. And I fell victim to this for a long time too. I was like, okay, I gotta struggle as much as possible. I gotta be doing the most. I gotta go to be the most hardworking person. But I look around me and I'm not. And before, that would get me down, and I'd be like, oh, like, that means I'm just not good enough to be successful. But now I can see other hardworking people out there and admire their ability to work so hard. But that doesn't mean I have to be like them. I just have to do what works best for me. That's the most important thing. And my mom is very hardworking, and my sisters are very hardworking, and like a lot of my relatives are very hardworking too. But that doesn't mean I have to try and outcompete or be as hardworking or more hardworking than they are. My goal and my path, it looks completely different than theirs. So why would I have to try and make it the same, in any way? Yes, there may be times where you have to work hard. That's natural. It's part of the journey. But focus on working smart. And working smart is figuring out what works for you. What works for you doesn't always have to be what works for everybody else. So stop trying to take the other things that people are doing and apply it to yourself, and then think that it's automatically going to work. Because it might not, and that's okay.